I'm Stephanie Brayman, and I am a fitness motivator and wellness coach. And today I want to share with you how to get started with the 21-day fix. I'm not sure if you've heard of this program before, but you might have seen these little cute color-coded containers. And basically what it does, it helps you to get your eating in line without having to count calories each day. You get to eat foods that you like, so there's not a real strict meal plan to follow. And you get to understand portion control. So most of my clients come to me and they want results. And so most of your results are going to be made in the kitchen. It's about 75 to 80% of what you're putting into your body. The other 20 to 25% is what you're doing in the gym or for your workouts. So it's super important that we get the eating in line if you want to see real, lasting, noticeable results. So the 21-day fix, portion control containers. Most of you, if you're watching this, have already figured out your caloric intake and where you fall into the categories that we have for each day and how many containers you get to eat. So I'm in the first bracket, and I'll just show you the brackets just in case you need to see those. So this is exactly what I get to eat each day from each color-coded container. So you can see the container and then how many I have. So I want to show you what a typical day might look like and how you'll be crossing off those containers. If you're not a pen and paper person, I have a good news for you. We have an amazing app called the 21-Day Fitness Tracker. And if you have an iPhone, the app is free. And in that app, you can track your weight, your measurements, your workouts. It has all of the foods that are listed under each category for each container. And you can track how much you've had throughout the day. Plus, you can also track your water. So it really helps you to stay on track. I tell my clients at the beginning, just pick a few things that you like from each category. Don't go crazy with elaborate meal prep or fancy recipes. Just try to keep it simple the first week until you kind of get the hang of it. So today for a snack, I would be having my yellow bell peppers. I did cut them up, but they're still in decent sized slices. And whatever fits in the container is what you get to eat. Then I would also be having hummus, which is a healthy fat. And I put that in there, and then that's a perfect snack for me. Sometimes I eat out of the containers. Most of the times I put it on a plate, and then I just wash out the container and then use it however I need to throughout the day. So here's my chart right here, and I would cross off the one vegetable and my healthy fat. And so I can easily track what I have left throughout the day. Another thing you'll notice is that proteins are a big part of this program, and the good news is, now I have yogurt in my protein cup right now, but Shakeology, if you're using that, is one of your red containers on your meal plan, which is awesome because that's one thing you never have to prep or plan. It's uber healthy, and it really helps to get you healthy from the inside out. Now, you do want to keep track of anything you're putting in your shake. If you're adding almond milk, cashew milk, any fruit, nut butters, or anything like that, you would keep track of that as well. So it would be one of your red containers plus whatever else you're putting into your shake. So the next thing I was going to have today was my yogurt with fruit. So I already put my Greek yogurt in here, plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to put that into a bowl, and I'll show you everything as soon as I've assembled it. I'm going to take all of that out of there. And then today for fruit, I decided we got some great strawberries in, and it's about that time for healthy, good strawberries. So I'm only going to use half of a container of strawberries. I don't need that much in the yogurt, so I'll still have a half of this vegetable or a fruit container to use throughout the day. I'm going to put those in with my yogurt and wait till you see how many strawberries in there. So we have some amazing raw, pure honey here that we get locally. And I have these little spoons that are really great to help keep me on track. I don't feel I need a full teaspoon of honey because it's delicious local honey. So I'm going to use this little spoon, and I'm going to drizzle that honey over my yogurt. I like a little sweetness along with my fruit and yogurt. So now I'm going to show you my fruit and yogurt, and you'll see that it's really a lot of food. So this could be a snack, this could have been my breakfast, but here you'll see all of the Greek yogurt with all of those strawberries and that honey in there. So I'm going to now cross those off my container list. So now I'm crossing off a protein. I'm going to do just a half a fruit, And then I am going to cross off a teaspoon. We are allowed teaspoons, and that's what I would use for my honey. Technically, it wasn't a full teaspoon, but I'm not going to get too concerned about that right now. So a lot of times when I food prep, I prep my items in bulk, and I don't really make a lot of recipes together, and I add them together after I've cooked them so I can still use my containers, and I can prep different flavors and different foods and have more variety throughout the week. So for instance, we might season our chicken breast and put it on the grill and cut it up into chunks so that if we want our chicken for a salad, to put in a wrap, to put on a pizza, however we want it, we just have to take that, and excuse the yogurt, that red container, put the chicken in, and then plop it onto the plate, onto the wrap, whatever we need, and we're good to go. We also like to oven roast a batch of vegetables, and so here's some vegetables. And so we use these in stir fries. We might use them as a side dish. We can use them in a wrap, on a pizza, anything like that. So we cook those separately, and then we can flavor it differently with each meal. Again, so there's just a lot more variety. I wanted to go through what each container meant so that you knew exactly what you got to have. So as we said before, green is vegetables, and they're going to list a ton of vegetables that fall into this category. It's nice because not everything has to be cut up, and if you're having asparagus, it's 10 large spears, so you don't have to chop that up. You can just measure that out from the portion that you're cooking. Your purple container is your fruits. Lots of variety there. They'll tell you like a banana is half of a large. Takes all the guesswork out for you. It's super simple, and you get to pick what you like. What could be better than that? Your red is your proteins, so that includes Shakeology, protein shakes, all your eggs, cottage cheese, yogurts, all lean meats, seafood. There's tons of stuff on this list. The next one is your yellow container, and this is like the sacred container. It is amazing. We love our carbs. So these are your carbs, and they're more healthy carbs, so less white flour. You're going to look at like sweet potatoes and brown rice and quinoa. So all your carbs are listed, and then again, it's not going to tell you that you have to have one whole wheat waffle chopped up and put into your container. Your equivalent would be that one whole wheat waffle. The other cool thing about this program, and sometimes you have to give up a lot of things when you're trying to change your diet, and it can be overwhelming. Well, on this program, you still get to have wine. It is one of your yellow containers, so you got to decide if you want the carbs or you'd rather have that glass of wine. And you can still have some treats, and they give you recipes to make some. So if you have a sweet tooth, which I do, there's little treat recipes in here that you can make, and they're delicious, and they're usually your yellow container. Okay. So blue is healthy fats. And again, this is another one of my favorites. It's your avocado, it's your hummus, it's cheese. And I don't want to really give up my cheese, so I hold that one pretty dear to me as well. The last one is your orange container, and you get 2 of these a day. So it can be chopped up nuts, it can be unsweetened coconut, it can be dressings, and there are a ton of amazing recipes that you can find for the 21-day fix, and their dressings are delicious. Even their seasonings are really good, so you can just go online and find those if you don't have the book. The last one, like I said, would be the teaspoons, and that would be like your nut butters, any kind of peanut butter, almond butter. It will also be extra virgin coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, so you get a few of those each day. It's a really wonderful, well-rounded program, and I do highly recommend it. I really did not do well with my eating when I was growing up. We ate a lot of processed food. We were very busy, and I didn't really know how to properly eat. This really has helped me to get my eating in line, understand what I should be eating, and I really can't say enough about the program. It has helped my clients lose over 100 pounds, over 50 pounds, over 20 pounds. It's great even if you're just trying to understand what you should be eating and how to do your meal prep each week. And it's great even if you just have 5 or 10 pounds to lose. It really helps you get those results that you have been dying to get and weren't sure how. A lot of my clients stay really close and connected with me. I usually work with them through the full 21 days of the program. And then we decide if they're ready to start on their own or if they're ready to do another group with me. Whatever they need, they're going to get plenty of support, sample meal plans, bonus healthy recipes, and meal prep tips and tricks to help make this process a lot easier. Thank you so much for listening, and please subscribe to my Slim with Steph Facebook page for more healthy recipes, fitness tips, motivation, and more.